Iraqi dinar revaluation, a critical moment in Iraq's economic transformation. Welcome to Iraqi Dinar RV, your reliable hub for clear, current, and in-depth coverage of Iraq's currency landscape and broader financial developments. Whether you're a seasoned investor tracking the trajectory of the Iraqi dinar, IQD, a resident keeping tabs on economic progress, or simply interested in the country's monetary reforms, you're in the right place. Our mission is to provide straightforward, accurate, and well-researched insights to help you understand the forces shaping Iraq's economy. With Iraq approaching a pivotal juncture in its financial journey, understanding the latest developments is vital. The upcoming shift, a potential exchange rate adjustment. One of the most talked about developments in recent days is the potential revision of the official exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar. Trusted sources indicate that the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, may announce this decision as soon as Friday at 9:30 a.m. Iraqi time. If this turns out to be true, the impact could be profound, both within Iraq and in the global financial sphere. The choice of Friday is noteworthy. Although Iraq's business week runs from Sunday to Thursday, Friday holds religious and cultural significance as a day of rest. However, central banks often choose such times to minimize initial market turbulence. Announcing a significant economic change just before the weekend allows time for institutions and investors to digest the news and plan accordingly. Friday timing also benefits global foreign exchange markets by offering a buffer period for coordination and system adjustments. This approach suggests the CBI is making a calculated strategic move to ensure a smooth transition. Current and expected exchange rates. At present, Iraq's official exchange rate stands at roughly 1,310 IQD to 1 USD. Though a gap remains between this figure and the rate found on the black market. Now speculation is growing that the CBI may reduce the official rate to approximately 1,100 IQD per USD, or perhaps even lower. Such a move would mark one of the most significant revaluations in recent history. The goal isn't merely to strengthen the dinar, it's to restore balance and integrity to Iraq's monetary framework. The strategic motivation behind the change. There are several reasons why the CBI may be moving in this direction now. One of the most urgent is the ongoing disparity between the official and parallel market rates. This gap has fueled arbitrage, encouraged illegal currency exchanges, and diminished trust in Iraq's formal banking system. By narrowing or closing this gap, the government hopes to accomplish several objectives. Reduce black market trading. Strengthen confidence in financial institutions. Promote long-term economic transparency. Moreover, a stronger dinar could attract international investors, enhance economic credibility, and improve Iraq's position in the global marketplace. This is part of a larger reform strategy aimed at reshaping Iraq's financial identity and creating a modern, investor-friendly economy. Why now? A perfect convergence of conditions. Why is this revaluation happening now? Several positive developments have aligned to make this an ideal moment. 1. Progress in financial infrastructure. Iraq has made strides in digitizing its banking system and enforcing stronger anti-money laundering laws. 2. Crackdown on corruption. Both government and private sector entities are under increasing scrutiny, boosting domestic and international confidence. Robust foreign reserves. Thanks to high oil revenues, Iraq has accumulated substantial foreign currency reserves, giving the CBI more flexibility to implement bold monetary policies without triggering instability. 4. Global pressure and support. Organizations like the IMF and World Bank have consistently advised Iraq to stabilize its currency as part of broader economic reforms. Now, with international backing and favorable internal conditions, Iraq is in a strong position to act decisively. The potential impact on Iraqi citizens. A revaluation would likely have immediate effects on the average Iraqi's day-to-day life. A stronger dinar means greater purchasing power, making imported goods like food, medicine, electronics, and other essentials more affordable. It could also help reduce inflationary pressures, increase the value of salaries and savings, encourage people to use formal banking services instead of relying on cash. Increased trust in the financial system could drive more Iraqis to open bank accounts, save money, and engage in electronic payments. This marks an important shift from a cash-based society to a digitized economy, better positioned for long-term growth. One-time revaluation versus gradual adjustment. Another major topic of speculation is how the CBI plans to execute the revaluation. Will the change be abrupt and sweeping, or will it roll out in phases? A gradual approach could allow markets and institutions to adjust slowly, reducing shock and allowing time to manage unforeseen issues. A one-time, large adjustment would make a bold statement. It would likely eliminate the difference between the official and black market rates overnight and attract significant global attention. Reports suggest that both options are being seriously considered, with guidance from global financial institutions helping shape the final decision. What experts are saying. We reached out to several financial analysts and currency experts for their perspectives. Among them, Mark Z., a seasoned analyst of emerging markets, sees the move as more than just monetary. It's a strategic realignment of Iraq's economic policy and national identity. Frank Reich, a vocal proponent of Iraq's sovereignty, views the revaluation as a symbol of the country's independence and recovery after years of sanctions, war, and external control. Pimpy, another well-known voice in this space, remains optimistic but cautious. He highlights the possibility of political disruptions and urges investors to stay grounded and informed. Risks and cautions. The road isn't without obstacles. While this moment holds promise, it's not without risks. Short-term market volatility is almost inevitable. Sharp changes in exchange rates can trigger emotional trading, price swings, and liquidity issues. Geopolitical uncertainty continues to loom. Iraq's location and internal political dynamics may influence the effectiveness or longevity of the policy. Export competitiveness could suffer. A stronger dinar may make Iraqi goods more expensive abroad, potentially weakening trade performance. That said, these challenges do not negate the opportunity. Instead, they highlight the importance of being strategic, informed, and prepared. Preparing for what comes next. If you currently hold Iraqi dinar or are thinking about entering the market, consider the following steps. 1. Stay informed. Follow verified sources like the Central Bank of Iraq and avoid social media speculation or unverified claims. 2. Define your strategy. Are you holding for the long term? Planning to sell quickly? Make sure your actions align with your personal financial goals. 3. Consult professionals. This isn't the time for guesswork. Talk to financial advisors experienced in foreign currency and emerging markets. 4. Be patient. Even if a revaluation is announced, the economic restructuring process will continue over time. Stay flexible and don't chase short-term profits. Beyond revaluation, Iraq's broader economic vision. It's important to see the revaluation as just one part of a larger transformation. Iraq is also introducing new secure banknotes, expanding access to electronic and mobile banking, enhancing cybersecurity and anti-fraud measures, reducing dependency on the US dollar, simplifying investment regulations to attract foreign capital. These reforms signal Iraq's commitment to rejoining the global financial community as a credible and competitive player. Final thoughts: a nation on the rise. While uncertainty remains, Iraq is clearly moving toward a more modern and stable economic future. The anticipated exchange rate adjustment is not just a technical change. It's a milestone in the country's journey toward financial independence and prosperity. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think the new exchange rate will be? Do you see this as a turning point for Iraq? Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Iraqi Dinar RV for all the latest updates. We'll continue to provide reliable analysis and help guide you through these exciting and transformative times. Stay informed, stay strategic, and stay confident.